Yo, what's poppin', guys? Like, we're back for another daily draw. Comicbattlesonline.com. We're gonna draw 3 cards, and if you saw yesterday's video, it was a good one. We definitely got to play with my cousin, who actually inspired the game, and he beat the brakes off me. It was crazy. Like, the luck of the draw was not with me at all. So he got that dub. But we're gonna go again today and try to get some good cards, see what we can get. He actually, after we ended the video, we were talking more on Discord, and he drew some more cards, and this guy, he actually drew a rogue card, which is like an Omega card, super rare. There's like over 10,000 different cards that you can get, and he got he got a ultra'd out Jean Grey, like super Phoenix stuff, and I was salty because like I made it, and he was able to get it on like maybe a dozen different draws. It took me 200 to get a gold card. Insanity. But it's all good though. Like, I was glad he got to even see what it is. And there's examples of it on the homepage for you that want to play. Free to play. Sign up super easy, less than 30 seconds. Not asking for your name or your social. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just make a username, email, password, good to go. Start playing with your friends. So let's just jump into it. You know what I mean? Alright, so we have the page here, and we're going to draw a card. Let's see what we get. 3 today, every day. Thank you guys for stopping by, and hopefully we get something good here. Ooh, Green Lantern. Hal Jordan. Ooh, with Mjolnir. That's interesting. Because I do think, because with Mjolnir is super interesting as a weapon that you can get, because not everyone can just pick up Mjolnir. You gotta be worthy. And Hal Jordan is literally, even amongst the Green Lanterns, the best of them. So I think he would definitely be worthy. I mean, there's a villain arc at one point, but this is pre that. That came way later, and that was out of left field. I was just like, wow, really? But I think in most cases, I think he can pick it up. I would deem him worthy. Not Odin, but he gets my pass. So, about Green Lantern, his constructs are limited only by willpower. So whatever he can imagine, he can make with his ring. He has flight, energy projection, and force fields. So yeah, powerful. I mean, if you ever seen a Green Lantern at work, he goes crazy. I'm very excited about the TV show they're doing, where I think it's going to be Hal and one of the other Green Lanterns, and it's almost like a True Detective like structure. Like, so it's like 2 guys like trying to solve like a crime. That could be fire, honestly. Some more Green Lantern. Ron knows. I mean, he knows that just didn't work. But yeah, we've got to see it going. What we're doing in the future. But his weaknesses: willpower base limitations, and then power ring requires charging. Yeah, he has to put in the lantern, do the oath, and then charge it up like an iPhone. You know what I mean? And Mjolnir, weather control, flight. If you don't know, like. You see Thor, he's flying, but without Mjolnir, he cannot fly. That's why he does like the whip, and it pulls him through the air. So that's something, some negative knowledge. If you didn't realize that Thor can't fly off the rip. Like Mjolnir carries it. So weather control, flight, energy projection, and can only be wielded by the worthy. We talked about that already. Weaknesses. Useless to the unworthy. I think Hal Jordan is worthy. And can be stolen or destroyed under extreme circumstances. Yeah, we saw Hela, like Thor's sister, just break Mjolnir into pieces. That's how his girlfriend was able to get it, because like the remnants of it were left there on the ground, and it attracted to her through Thor's love in Love and Thunder. Side note, if they took out the goats, I think it's a good movie. They just OD'd a little bit on like the comedy. It was a little too much. Like, and then also at the end, like child soldiers was just like, no, it should just be Thor matching up. I digress. So this is actually a strong pool. It's an interesting pool because he's now like manipulating weather if he's on Earth or on a planet, because Green Lanterns, they deal with a lot of space issues, but then also just with the Green Lantern ring, like he's making wild constructs, and there's a combination there that I would have to even really think about. Like the imagination would have to go wild, but like if you can make those two things blend, like weather manipulation and then just whatever you can go with your ring to like exacerbate and make that more damage, that could be crazy. So this is a good pool. He's a 17 out of the rankings. Strong pool. So we're gonna see if he draws something that rivals Hal Jordan here. That's a good one though. I haven't seen that combination yet, and it's really cool. Ooh. Big Carnage. Carnage is one of my favorites growing up, and he has the totem. Carnage, if you know, you know. He's, in my opinion, he's like Spider-Man's most sinister villain, because he was already crazy and then he got a symbiote. So it just makes him, he's like Freddy Krueger, but like not in your nightmares, just daylight, sundown, on you, like making nightmares happen. So let's go through them. Strengths, he's even stronger than Venom, earlier problem. Unpredictable, because he's crazy, and regenerates quickly, symbiote. And then vulnerable, his weaknesses, he's vulnerable to fire and sound, mental instability. It's crazy. But he has the same vulnerabilities of any symbiote, which is the fire and the sound. So, legendarily, like Spider-Man would take Venom to like a bell tower and have the bell ring, and it would come up off of Eddie Brock. And separate and all that. And then fire, that's a problem. Carnage is tough. Like, he's just relentless as well. So in death battle, he's on you. Like, I mean, he's not even like he's like Joker crazy, but Joker likes to play with you. Carnage is way less so. He's just on you. So let's talk about the weapons and buffs that he's granted here. So it buffs grants the user animal abilities, speed, strength, and flight. That's insane. Like, that's not something you want to give this guy. You don't want him to get any buffs, like, to be honest. Like, he's already a problem for a lot of people. But to then give him some extra strength, like, because also his body can warp and stuff. So like, if he's given like animal powers, then I think he might be able to just transform into an animal like Beast Boy and just mess you up crazy, or even a combination of animals. Like, he can make you see some things that you never wanted to see. And weaknesses, it's totally independent, spiritual overload. This guy, there's nothing spiritual about Carnage. Like, I don't think he's getting overloaded by anything. He's just too insane. And he has a symbiote on his side that's willing to feed into that insanity. So this is tough. This is the stronger pick so far, for sure. He's rated at a 19. This is not, you never want to come across Carnage anyway, but with anything, it's a problem. And give him animal powers, you're done. So let's see if we can draw something stronger than this. That's tough to beat. A 19. The max power, max combination you get is 21, by the way. Oh, but we got Blade with the Void Prism. And you can see the Void Prism's on fire because it is a maxed out weapon or ability. So, if you know Blade, you know Blade. He saved the MCU, he saved Marvel movie-wise. He's the guy. Will there ever be another? We'll see. But let's talk about him. His strengths: vampire physiology, expert swordsman, accelerated healing, immune to vampirism. So vampire bites him, he's still cool. But he keeps it on him. He usually keeps at least some dual blocks and a sword on him. I love the sword from the movie because it was imprinted to him, so it was like his fingerprints. And if someone else wielded it, it had like a timer on it, and like some like knives or whatever would come out of the handle and slice the hand of whoever was like holding it that wasn't Blade. I thought that was amazing. But we gotta talk about the Void Prism. Creates a short-lived micro black hole to trap or damage foes. That's nuts. Like, a black hole, bro. Like, that's like I forget the name, but like where Superman like trapped like Zod at one point. Like, I think it was in the movies. Like that little, that's pretty much kind of what's going on here. And then one-time use and hard to control. So he has one time to do it. So I mean, he would beat on you until it gets to a point, and then he would let it go. You know what I mean? So it's interesting. So that's 99, that's 18. So he's technically the strongest draw, or no, I guess he's tied with Carnage. Carnage was 18 as well. I think that was 11 and 7. So hard to do a matchup between our strongest draws so far. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's go to my collection here. So these are all very strong draws for the day. To keep it a whole buck with you. Like, Green Lantern's never anything to play with. Blade, he's usually relegated to street level, whereas the Green Lantern is gonna be more cosmic. And Carnage is usually street level, but that's only because he just deals with Spider-Man. He could be a more cosmic threat if he got onto a rocket. Like, you know what I mean? He's just not doing it by himself and he doesn't fly. But he's dangerous wherever he's at, like in any conditions, for sure. I think my verdict on these three would be, I think I'm going Carnage at the end of the day. Blade could pull it through with the Void Prism and just trap him and then throw that prism and that black hole away into the ether and never have to see him again. But I don't even know how Spider-Man deals with him other than just the fire and sound components, like, because he is a whole nightmare. He's one of my favorite villains because he is terrifying. I don't even like horror movies, but he's the perfect mix. Like Cassidy, like growing up, he's just like, oh, you found a real psycho, and we're doing this. Yeah, I mean, Green Lantern's tough too, though. I mean, it's really hard because Green Lantern's like, and with Mjolnir, like, that's also, you can't take that away. Like, he's doing a lot of damage. Honestly, oof. I think Carnage is ruthless enough, but Green Lantern has way more, and he can do it from a distance. Carnage has to be on you. Blade, he can shoot you, but Green Lantern's not getting shot. If you shoot Carnage, I don't think it matters. If you try to like hit him, like slice him up, you've already gotten too close, and like you see his fingers, like he's gonna make a blade and like stick it through, like Injustice Superman. So, I'm going back. I think Green Lantern could do it. He might be the one, especially with Mjolnir. Yeah, because even with Mjolnir, he can like call lightning and create fires, and that's a problem. So he can like set him up to like surround him by fire or light him on fire directly. And then sound. Actually, even sound. He could just make a bell with the Green Lantern ring and rip the symbiote from Cassidy. So, take it back. Green Lantern with Mjolnir. That's my winner. But comment down below, who would you choose? This is a great matchup debate. It's the whole reason why this is so fun to me. Yeah, so if you want to play, link is in the description. comicbattlesonline.com. Free account to make, takes less than 30 seconds. You can draw as many cards as you want and play it with your friends. Have a good time, have some great debates, and we're cooking up. We'll see how it goes. We're cooking up some different game modes where you'll be able to like wager your strongest card in the deck. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm in the kitchen, I promise you. So yeah, thank you for watching. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.